It is good to see. I was hearing the professor from TIT speaking. It is very good to know that you have, say, 630 or 40 members, engineers. And it is even more encouraging to know that you have members even outside the state and abroad. Jeevan has given me this memorandum. We are looking into it. You know, we want to do so many things, but there are government rules regular overnight. The problem is that young people are impatient. They want to know it. It will come through people like you, who are doctors, engineers, TCS officers, IAS officers. The social empowerment part has to be played by you. And that is the most important part. Politics, you are here, we may not be here tomorrow. We may come back again after a few years. But doctor is a doctor, engineer is an engineer all his life. A lawyer is a lawyer all his life. So social empowerment comes from the educated strata of society. You are the opinion makers. You are the doers. We are the policy makers, that is all. You will be working in the field. Not me or Mewar Kwar Jamatia. So if you want to bring social change, it depends on the educated class or the educated strata, we say, of our society. And you are one of them. And you have a large number also, 600 something society to transform. And today when I see the engineers, doctors and lawyers and TCS officers, I am very happy because, without any government help, we have been able to, the society has been able to achieve this 650, 30, 1,000 engineers, few hundred doctors, few dozens of lawyers. The society, when it wants to do it, can be done. I don't want to criticize anyone here, but I remember I had spoken to the former Chief Minister who had ruled the state for 20 years. When I had asked him once that there was certain unfairness taking place for the Tripura people, he told me, in Bengal, he told me, এখন তো অনেক doctor আছে, অনেক engineer আছে, অনেক কি বলে TCS officer আছে, কোথায় backward? And I had told him once in a debate that it is not because of your blessing or the government blessing that we have reached there. It is because of the strive, struggle and the sacrifice of the people here on the ground that they have been able to reach to that spot. And had you helped, things would have changed much faster. So I praise the Tripura people that despite of being marginalized, despite the fact that we only form a very small percentage of the people of Tripura, we have been able to achieve this. We have at least started the transformation process. The beginning is very important. As we say in English, the morning tells the day. The morning tells the day. So our morning is bright. It is encouraging. I had gone to one of these meetings of the students of Brew community of Riyangs in Ambassa. There I also saw youngsters, educated, aspiring. The aspiration is the main thing. The earlier concept in Tripura, a society must have aspirations. And I am very unhappy to say this. Last 20 years, the indigenous Tripura people had no aspirations. How to get a job? That also very, small job. How to survive? And today, the youngsters have aspirations. We will do what our forefathers did. That have been given to us by our forefathers and by the history of Tripura. This is the feeling that makes the backbone of a society. You know what has hampered the growth of ADC? It will be very difficult for us to work. And I am all for empowerment of ADC. This government is for empowerment of ADC. Mewar Kumar Jamatia sitting here, we have passed a resolution in the cabinet. Of course, one thing you should understand, that we cannot change one, the state government cannot change one full stop or comma in the 6th schedule. It has to be done by an amendment of the constitution. Because the ADC is the child of the constitution, not a child of the state government. The ADC is the child of the constitution and not the child of the state government. So one comma or one full stop cannot be changed by us. Our duty was to support the empowerment of the ADC, and we have done it. In our cabinet, we have taken very good decisions. That the state government is all for empowerment of ADC. Now the 125th amendment has to take place, and these have to be incorporated into that. So that is the, legislative side. That is the legislative side. One is the social side, one is the political side, and most important now, as Jeevan was telling me, there are a lot of engineers who are unemployed, is the economic side. All power without economic power is useless power. You cannot even pray on empty stomach. Forget about doing any work on an empty stomach. You cannot even pray on an empty stomach. So livelihoods are very important. And I will look into it how we can do something for the unemployed engineers, where we can accommodate them. We'll have to do it. There's no question about not doing it. A society that has given us engineers after so many years. These boys have boys and girls have studied very hard, come from villages, and their parents must have worked very hard to get them through the engineering colleges. I understand that. Because our resource is very little. Some land, some are our plantation, some june. What else resource? Some maybe livestock. And to collect all that resources and put your child through an engineering college in Bangalore or in Hyderabad or in Pune can be very tough. But we are a tough people. There's one Red Indian chief. I like this quotation. I will end with this. And it is a very, very lovely quotation by the Indian chief. And he said, they thought they could bury us. They did not know that we were seeds. This is a very lovely quotation. They thought they will bury us. But they did not know that we were seeds. Same thing with us. Our roots are very long in Tripura. Our roots go back thousands of years in Tripura. We have fought battles. We have ruled. We have faced victory. We have faced defeat. Sometimes we have won, sometimes we have lost. But we are still there. But we are still there as a society. And this is what should continue. That is the most important part. So I wish you all a very successful conference. I hope some new ideas will come for yourself, of course. I don't, for the society at large, and also for the engineer society, for the engineers. And the memorandum that is given to me, I have gone through it just now also. But most of them are being looked into. I will communicate what we can do the best. And thank you so much for inviting me. I'm sorry I'm late because I told you I don't like to be late, but after becoming minister, it's become almost a habit. It's one of the worst habits that can happen actually. Punctuality is a virtue. That virtue I seem to have lost. I'm not a very organized man, so I keep running here and there. But we'll see you again. Do well in life. Work for a society. Consolidate. Learn to move together. Learn to be together. Differences will be there. Because we have this habit of fighting with each other. 10, 12 political parties, 7, 8 organizations. that makes things even more difficult. It doesn't make things easy. It makes things more difficult. And division makes small people more difficult. For small numbers, division is very difficult. And for large numbers, division is a tactic. For us, consolidation is the key word, and transformation is our goal. And I am with you, and so is our minister. All of us are with you. Thank you so much again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us with your cherishing, thoughtful words of speech.